Right, well, we're in the shed, and today is going to be trying to install the wood stove log burner into the shed. I forgot my drill. I just quickly made a coffee. I didn't want to cut any sections, and obviously all the pipes I've got are all the same length. So save cutting one, I've decided to put my exhaust hole up there, as that part of the roof is too low. So that section's going to go on an angle and then go out the wall to a 90-degree bend with that section on there, and then out the other end I'll have another 90-degree bend and then the rain attachment there. So as I say, I forgot my drill, so I'm going to gouge a big hole and then cut it with a small plasterboard saw, and the hole I'm going to cut, big enough to get the saw in, is going to be covered up with the flashing anyway. Flashing's going to go on both sides. So hopefully I can get that done. I'm going to come back tomorrow with a drill if I can stand back enough. So that should be fine for making a coffee. I've got my whistle kettle, which can fit on there. Bag of logs ready to go, and that covers that nicely. Right, so let's start cutting and see how far we get. I've got minging hands. I'm trying not to touch my phone because I'm black from touching the flue. Right, there's my hole. I literally scored with the Stanley blade and used a screwdriver as a chisel to chisel away. Scored again, went through, I think it's 19-inch wood. Chiseled that over, so now I've got enough room to get my plasterboard saw in and cut roughly. Doesn't have to be straight. This is the hole of the pipe, so I want to be going an inch or two further out. I might just draw a square just so I know how far out I can go, but that's it. Just have to be brutal, doesn't have to be perfect. You could buy a hole saw, obviously bigger than the width of the pipe, because you don't want the wood heating up too much. But like I said, I didn't bring my drill. So, right, that's the bottom part of the tongue and groove out. I deliberately went through two halves, so this bit of wood still supported by the bottom part to there, and this bit of wood I'm going to cut into halfway. It's going to be supported, so I'm not going to be cutting through one bit of wood and have half of it fall off, if that makes sense. Right, that's the wood out. Remember, it's very important you keep them for later. They're a must have. So there's the hole. Let's pause it and look around the other side. Walk backwards without tripping over. Yeah, that's not a pretty sight to see in anyone's shed. And that's it from this side. Again, the flashing's going to cover that. Hopefully too much water won't get in, but I can always seal it with waterproof sealant. There you go. Could be higher, but I can still raise this about 3 inches, so I might raise that. But at the moment it's all done inside, so just keeping the location hidden away of my top secret shed. Brought it away from that wall a little bit more just to shorten the pipe to make it a snugger fit. Still going to get some aluminium sheeting to put behind there, about 1 inch off the wall, just to help as a heat reflectant. And I've got the option where I can still raise it and lower it, so I can put it on bricks if need be. But when you buy the kit, you get that for underneath. It just sits just underneath the feet, so when you open the door, any white embers fall on there. Yeah, as I say, it's just a temporary permanent. I want to use this when winter camping in a big canvas tent, so I can just rip this out and take it with me. Right, I'm going to get it lit, because that's the idea of putting it in here. And we'll come back to you when it's alight. Right, so if you're wondering earlier on, while I said keep the important offcuts, You can turn them into kindling. Cotton on and Vaseline. This is why I wish I bought my tripod. Because trying to do this one-handed is probably going to be a shamble. But hey-oh. The important thing is it's in. It's plumbed in. Again, I'm not a trained actor or a qualified cameraman. I'm operating from a shed with my phone. That's all the kindling from the hole, which should be enough to light it. Better get that back on before I forget. We'll close that because we want the air going up out the back. Make sure the butterfly valve at the back is fully opened, so all the air can go straight up out the back. There we go. Butterfly valve is fully. And that should start drafting nicely. Alright, we'll give that a couple of minutes and we'll come back and check on it. To regulate the airflow, you just open and close the tray at the bottom. Open a couple of inches, lets the air go in. You want to slow the burn down, fully close it. Because I want it fast burning, I'm going to open it just about 1.5 inches. Right. Let's drink that coffee I made earlier. It's still steaming, so my coffee hasn't even gone cold in the length of time it took to install that into the shed. Excuse the boxes of junk. You have to make room for this to go in today. But it's in. And it's roaring away already. Champion. Again, full link in the description for the stove. They do post them. It's about 20 quid for postage, which isn't bad for a stove of this size. Ooh, let's take a look outside. And last time I tested this, it was a clean burn. I had no smoke at all. I can hear it clicking away, the wood splitting. I can see the heat, but I can't see any smoke. And I'm going to adjust that and move it slightly further away, slightly higher, after I've kept an eye on it to make sure it stays alight while I drink my coffee. So that's how to install a wood stove into your shed. Takes half hour, cut a hole, screw the flashing in, pipe, and you light it. That door on this stove can stay closed and you literally feed it with this top door. Everything, all your fuel just gets put in there. If you've got small bits, you just open it up and chuck a handful in. Or you can just post logs in there. Or if the logs are too big, you can just remove that and drop the logs straight on the top. That's drafting well. I can't even smell any smoke inside. Right, I must drink my coffee. Ho 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 ho. Yeah. Don't even have to get out of my chair. Oh, there's some warmth coming out of there.